All right, this is the start of my pregnancy journey vlogs. This is still a part of my personal vlog series, but it's gonna be a lot of pregnancy talk. All right, so I found out I was pregnant about two and a half weeks into January. Fortunately, I was working from home, we'll say sleep working from home. I didn't experience throwing up. I did experience a little bit of nausea. I had to force myself to eat. I did have a loss of appetite towards the beginning. The first trimester went by really, really slow for me because I wasn't leaving the house. I really wasn't doing much. I would force myself to get up sometimes to kind of walk around, but I was so small. And I will be showing you guys how I was during my first trimester. I was really, really small. And it's COVID too, and it's cold outside. It's almost like the days started to just blend in together, and one or 2 days was a whole week for me. Because I was like, oh, I just slept through most of the day. And I got up, I would shower, eat, sleep, shower, eat, sleep, look forward to doctor's appointments, which was exciting. But because of COVID, it was limited amounts of people you could bring with you. So you could only bring one person with you. On top of that, depending on how bad COVID was at the time, the person could not even come back to the office with you. Or some offices were, this is stupid to me, they will have it to where the person couldn't wait in their waiting room with you, but they can come back to the room with you, which is not stupid because I get it, because you can have a lot of people, starting to sit in the office because you have that +1. So I do get it now, but that's what was happening. So for my ultrasound visit, unfortunately, my first ultrasound, I wasn't able to have anybody back there with me, but shout out to technology. I was able to FaceTime, so I was able to FaceTime my family and baby daddy, during my first ultrasound. And, usually you have that when you're like, 9 weeks? And that is when it was really, really real for me, because you know it's something inside of you, but you're just so small, you don't really feel any kicks or you don't feel any movement yet. So you're just like knowing something inside of you, knowing that you're taking care of something, but you don't feel anything happening. And when you see it on that screen and you hear that heartbeat for the first time, it's like, whoa, like it's nothing like it. And I was glad it was on FaceTime, so you can't hear the sound, but I was able to record that moment. And babies in the beginning stages, they look like little alien things. And you will see what I mean when I show you. They look like little bitty alien things. They don't look fully human-like yet. And it was just so beautiful for me to see. And mind you, I don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. I just know it's just little human-like thing floating in my belly. And that's when I was like, wow. I accepted the fact that I was a pregnant woman. And I accepted the fact that I would soon become a mother. And try not to get emotional. Now for my fellas. First trimester is very important when it comes to doing research and reading and making decisions together. This is when you can kind of start looking at different birthing techniques, because you can start as early as when you find out you're pregnant and figuring out how you want to have the baby. My pregnancy was all over the place and I had so much going on with me. I didn't really get time to sit and decide what I wanted to do with the placenta, but for my next one I will. You can start looking at what you want to do with placenta. Do you want to get a doula or not? Do you want to do at-home birth or not? Now everything is, when deciding if you want to do an at-home birth or not, I'm gonna let you know this, and if you had a baby already, everything is circumstantial. Things change in your pregnancy about a week. 1 week I can be high risk, and the next week I'm not. If you are high risk, you're probably gonna have to have your baby at the hospital. You're probably gonna have to have your baby at the hospital. One thing I did read is when you have your baby at the birthing center, if there's something wrong with the child or the mother, they have to rush you to the hospital. So if there's something already going on during the pregnancy, do yourself and the baby a favor and just have the baby at the hospital, because you're going to have to go there anyway if something happens. They have everything you need there, so just do it there. Don't make it more complicated and more risky than it already is if you are high risk. I'm going to open this up for questions. If there's anything that you want to know about my pregnancy that I might not have thought about touching on, please in the comments ask so I know to touch on it during my next vlog. I want you to ask all the questions. Nothing's off limits here.